and we're going to start with no later ado. Lily Fangz.
Teeth.
I caught up.
Flower tooth.
I caught up with my Z's.
Thank you, Juicy.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you, all of you. You use us. This has been incredibly moving and like really quite surprisingly nourishing. I was supposed to head out on a flight for tour. Juicy asked, "Hey, can we pop in? Can we do this?" And I'm very grateful for the quality of nourishment that inspiration is. I'm really fascinated with this. I'm fascinated how that moves in each our systems. I'll speak quickly about a project that's in incubation for me. It's called the Phoenix Studies, and it's essentially it's being reverse engineered right now. We are all actively in our own Phoenix study. I believe we cycle and die many, many times, and not believe, it's a fact, right? This cyclical existence and our ideally more intimate relationship with our death and our small deaths, so that we can meet the larger one in a way that's inspired, because then in each moment we live life fuller. And I really was feeling deeply and like having a hold back my tears like this when Kairos was sharing. When I couldn't tour and share music around the world during COVID, I have a background in nursing, and I was bedside in hospice and death dueling with many, many individuals, and I shared in that sentiment that there was a fascinating and palpable alchemy process when I'd hold hands with someone in transition that felt almost like I had to confront the like little texture of guilt that would happen to leave and go into my day with like a fucking a little fucking come on, life, it's raw, and there was something in the step, a pep, if you will, upon just being so intimate with this fragility of life and the courageous journey into unknown. And so in each moment, each day, we go courageously into the unknown, ideally, and support each other and learn about each other's processes with that unknown. And sometimes it kicks your ass and you pull yourself up from the fire and over. This is the Phoenix study. I believe everyone's had at least one physical, emotional, spiritual. I've had many near-death processes that bring you back, like with a few more feathers, with a little more like bird's eye view. And I'm curious about what that is. What is that quality that has the human keep going? Like, what is that? You reinvent and you renew, and there's this Ouroboros quality, this dragon. Something popped up on my phone today about the year of the dragon, right? We're in now, and inherently beings born in this time have a quality of courage. And step aside linear time, we can all be born in every moment, right? So inviting the courage, the ability to take action despite fear, that's all courage is. And really touch the dragon. I no longer want to chase it. I had many years of that, and I want to get close. And as I touch the spine of the dragon, I realize it might be time to balance out the scales. Hedonic treadmill thread still weaving us slightly through the veils. We amplify the activism. I call that active vision. We could catalyze the soul and then pass the rhythm. We pray the past forgiven. We're breaking classes, prisms, building mosaic hope castles out of the broken glass. This is the stained glass that we've all been given. Love over hate, and over fear. Scissors out, clip the ribbon because it's near. Front of house is open, time to see dearly. No fear, we collecting puzzle pieces while we try to love each other dearly. Hear he who speaks well of compassion. Line up our hearts and our soul with our actions. I pray for a little peace. You're just the size of the jigsaw we've been looking for. Because from the ancient bones of creation, when she sings to the mountains, our world can become one nation. We can balance this equation. It's a proclamation, so you don't get her mistaken. She is bringer of the fire, here to torch on down the kingdom. Dismantle Babylon, compassion pointed at the kingpin. Here to speak up for the ones who have not found their voice, violated people who've been frozen up inside a choice to rise within a system that has no intent to listen unless you're part of the machine with your mouth wrapped around the piston. I've been told to release my anger. I've been told to diffuse my spark, to act more like a lady, never bite and never bark. But the time is steady ticking and the sky is getting dark. So rally up, my soldiers. This is a battle of the heart.
Yes.
It's a battle of the heart, and I know yours is knocking at your rib cage again. The doors are opening and they're sending us in. There's soul work to do on this here plane. There's whole hurt for you. Do not dismiss this pain. Discomfort is where the neurons of our being bow down. Discomfort is where I've learned how to carve my own crown. It takes raw flesh and truth, old soul and tooth. And I know I got something, so we step into the proof. Let us all decide. Are we going to take this ride? We might have everything we need. We might have wisdom on our side, because grandmother's been talking, but we had wax in all our ears. We were dancing with our demons, so entranced by fancy fears. Destiny is waiting. She's knocking at your back. You've got Atlas on your shoulders, and your spine will never crack. And some days I'm like, I haven't really done much in this 3D, because the rat race is not my teacup. But as far as I'm concerned, the universe is mine. Call that my prenup. Ease up, baby. I got sunshine on my side. I ride. I see everything inside of you. Your aura blue, the stars so true when we align. But why are we so mortal to cast it all aside, to act like we can't feel this interconnectedness, like there's something more important? When your spark, it burns so brightly, it meets mine, and then we're torching. I'll ride with you through darkness. I will dance the days of doom. To help reclaim foundation, you're the door and I'm the room. So let's build something wild. Let's wake up while we're young. Baby, I might have fire and some poison on my tongue. But the thing about the poison is it's medicine. When you let it in, it's betterment. And I pray we can use this shadow, because the shadow is a veteran, teaching us down the grief and the soil. Hold on for the moment. It's not trouble, not toil. All of this rage, let your blood boil. And remember, I don't know, it's about an hour past the age of Aquarius. And I know right now the fears are very various, but we must muster up the strength to grow. And from the bottom of our roots, we could soak up the nutrients slow until the ink of the blueprints glow. And we redefine a paradigm where we can all go. We stop dividing hoods, because when the winds of change blow, it will be a tornado. They've been whispering change for far too long. We're all here to improve, right? Walk in a few pairs of shoes, right? Learn lessons about the soul. It doesn't break. It doesn't bruise, right? It may feel like it is. But similar to a bone, it just gets stronger. I feel like I've been hanging on a jungle gym, not sure if I can keep my grip any longer. So I'll drop. Trust that the net will appear. Our reflexes are on point. Y'all's are. So it's not the fall we should fear. You say your third eye is open. Yeah, why do I keep catching its tear? Here is where we stand up for what we mean by community. Here we stand up for some free speech and unity. Here we learn the language of each other's hearts until we speak it fluently. So may we speak this new fluently. Thank you.